self-value is what you do intentionally. Now, this is how to practice self-value. You must understand what we call adding value to oneself. I know you have heard that one or two times. Say, okay, you need to add value to yourself. You need to add value to yourself. And some people will be like, how do I add value to myself? Like nobody is born with, let's say, in fact, we are born with talent anyway. But when it has to do with that talent, converting it to value, it is gonna be a practice. It's gonna be something you go out there to get. It's gonna be something you learn. You are going to add it. That's why I say adding value to yourself. So how to add value to yourself is for you to start recognizing the things that bless your life, not the things that take from you or the things that limit you. You have to consciously study to find out the things that bless or add value to you, the things that make you a better person. You start focusing on the things that makes you a better person. Every kind of job is not for you. Every kind of business is not for you. In as much as you are to scout, you are to look out for things, but you have to pay attention to the things that works for you. Every kind of thing cannot work for you. Every kind of friend is not for you. Every kind of person is not for you. There are some people that walk into your life and they're going to take from you. They're not going to add any value. So you have to pay close attention to the kind of people you hang out with. Sometimes you need to do some evaluation. You need to, just look at it. Who ought to be in my life now, and who am I supposed to delete from my life? That doesn't mean you should be quarreling some people. There's this thing about bringing people close or bringing someone close. Everyone is not meant to be that close to you. Some people are just there. They ought to just be a distant friend, just be there. And so when it comes to bringing them closer, you have to choose wisely on the people that are very close to you, because your friends directly or indirectly influences you. It's not until they say a word before it impacts your life. People impact you every now and then. In fact, we are a product of impartation. As long as we are living, it's someone right or left is influencing your life. So you have to pay close attention to the kind of people you hang around with. You don't hang around with everybody. I don't mean choosing people who are only successful, maybe in their business, people who are rich, or people who are, people, you want to identify with people that are famous and all that. That's not what I'm saying. You have to learn yourself. Learn yourself. Everybody, every individual is unique. There are some people that might not have money, but they have knowledge. You need to work with them. You need to, be close to them. There are some people who are very spiritual, or will I say, their faith, the stage of their faith as a Christian is very high. And as a Christian, of course, you need that. You need to strengthen your faith. You need to strengthen your walk with God. There are some kind of people, you have to study yourself. And again, you need to know where you are going to. You need to know what your expectations in life are. And you need to get close to people who have what it takes as well. In as much as you're going to be a blessing to some people who are also gleaning from you, who are also learning from you, but you make sure that you have people who you are learning from. So some people would be up, while some would be down. So this is very important. Sometimes I get upset with people who are always jealous or envious, or will I say they are always trying to convert what another person has to their own. I have issue with such people because they have what I call ignorance. Ignorance is that state of not knowing what you ought to know. Yeah, not knowing what is good for you. That this thing is working for this person does not mean it's going to work for you. Everyone has their uniqueness. Everyone has their uniqueness. Now you can see someone who matches better with another person, and you start assuming that if it's you, maybe it's going to be like that. No, you are a different individual. You are a very unique individual that is different from the other person. So if you are going to convert yourself to, becoming the other person, it's going to cost you a whole lot. So it's beyond what you see, it's beyond what you want. You may want a lot of things, but the truth remains that your uniqueness separates you or distinguishes you completely from. You need to bring back the focus to yourself and find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, don't let anyone distract you. Don't let the success of another person to distract you, and you start feeling that if you don't do it their way, if you don't become them, then you're not going to become any better in yourself or in what you are doing. So you need to focus on yourself, find out the unique things about you, find out the things that you love, how to do it, find out the things that you love doing,